Hi everyone, hope you're well. It is August 1st, 2023. Over the years, my South American aquarium has gone through a few transformations. Today I want to talk about the latest one. In my view, aquariums are like living scapes. Over time, certain changes in some or one element may trigger a larger change in the overall composition of the tank. That is exactly what happened last weekend. For those of you that have been around and seen my videos for this aquarium, you know a few months ago I started having quite a bit of growth in one of my Amazon sword plants. I even did a couple of dedicated videos on just the plant. I've always wanted to have a very large Amazon plant, but never imagined that it would actually happen and in such a spectacular way. As you can see now, the Amazon plant on the right side of the tank takes up almost 5 feet of the 8-foot tank, and if I had more height available, I'm sure it would be almost as high. About a month ago, the Amazon plant on the left side of the tank also started to grow rapidly, and I believe sooner or later it will catch up to the bigger plant. Obviously, with such huge plants, the scape I had before was not quite working anymore. It was clashing and not in a good way. So I decided that I had to change the scape. Not wholesale change, but enough to make it work. Either the plants had to go, or drastically be trimmed, or the hardscape had to be rearranged. Given how much I love these plants and how hard it is to get them to grow this way, I decided that it was time for the hardscape to be altered. I started with what I always do before I rescape. I tried to imagine and visualize in my mind the changes and see that on the tank just in my mind. I know that sounds a little odd, but that's what I have to do in order to visualize what the tank may look like with the altered design. I still wanted to keep the large 4 or 5 foot long beautiful pieces of driftwood that I had, but that obviously had to be rearranged. What I ended up with is removing the entire group of driftwood that was coming down to the substrate from the right back corner. I moved some of the wood and added to the left back corner group, and the remaining was placed along the substrate horizontally but in a flowing pattern. They didn't just go down straight from one spot to another. They were placed in a way where they would look like they naturally fell there, or at least that's what I tried to do. The result, at least in my mind, was even better than I had imagined in my head. It resulted in a completely different look and even created an open area to the right of the tank. It also enhanced the drama of light and shadow in the aquarium, as more of the light was now being filtered by the plants instead of the driftwood. I'm personally in love with the new look. At least to me, it made a natural looking scape even more natural. Let me know what you guys think. You can see the previous versions of the aquarium in the previous videos of this tank. I'm also adding a few links in the description below so you can quickly go there. The rest of the video, I'll move around the tank a little bit so that you can see close-ups of the new scape. But I wanted to start with just a straight-on shot just so you can kind of grasp the redesign, and then we can get into details as I move around the tank for the rest of the video. This is the section of the aquarium where I feel that the drama of light and shadow is so beautiful.